2009 Chevy Impala with the 3.5 V6 engine. Today we're going to be replacing the drive belt. Let's get to it. And for this repair, we'll be using the Dayco 6 Papa Kilo 2770 drive belt. To gain access to our drive belt for removal, we're going to need to remove the overflow tank for our coolant and our BCM. We're not going to actually be removing the BCM, but by removing these two 11mm nuts up top, we'll be able to wiggle it out of the way a little bit and hopefully have enough room where we won't need to remove our support bar and our battery. Because if we remove our battery, we can just move the BCM and kind of tuck it out of the way. But hopefully we won't need to do that, but if we do, I'll cover that in the video. First, we can go ahead and remove these two 10mm bolts, or nuts. And then our overflow tank will be removed like so. And that is empty, so I'll let the customer know about that. Switching over to our 11mm for the two nuts for the BCM. And this we can just lift up out of the way and hopefully give us enough room. Nope. We definitely have enough room to get to the drive belt. I don't know about the power steering pump. I'll have to see, I guess. Okay. And for the drive belt tensioner, we can see the tensioner located right down here underneath of where the overflow tank was. I believe it's a 3/8 ratchet you can put in there to relieve the tension. Go ahead and try a drive belt removal tool with a 3/8 head on it. And we've got it. Put that tension on and we can remove the drive belt. Go ahead and remove it off of the other pulleys. And it looks like down here it is actually wrapped around a coupling, as you can see right here. I'm not too sure if I need to remove that support for this coolant line or not. I think I need to. Just kind of surprising that they would do that. So yep, a little bit difficult to see, but right down in here there is it might be an 8mm nut or bolt that is holding a support bracket for this cooling, or this, nope, that's a power steering line. It's a support bracket for the power steering line right here. This 8mm nut or bolt needs to be removed so we can get the drive belt out from around it. Definitely not a good design. I would be pretty pissed if I was on the side of the road and I didn't have a freaking 8mm to remove or to reinstall a new drive belt because mine broke. Definitely not ideal. And with that removed, we can go ahead and pull our drive belt out from the other side of it. Like so. God, it's a huge drive belt. And for anybody who needs it, here is our serpentine belt diagram, or drive belt diagram, whatever you want to call it. It's a bit of a complicated one, honestly, so definitely want to put the diagram in this video because it's definitely up there. And if you need to use this diagram for reference, go ahead and just pause the video and, you know, do what you got to do. What I do recommend is that you leave the belt off of this upper pulley right here, put the tensioner on, and that way you can pull all the slack up and over that, because when you pull the tensioner, your tool is going to be going this direction, so anything over here you're going to have to fight your own hand. So I'd recommend making this your last pulley, or possibly this tensioner pulley right here. And that's all the hard parts. Go ahead and put everything else back together in the reverse order that we took them apart in, and you did it. You replaced your own drive belts on your Chevy Impala. I knew you could. I didn't doubt it for a second. If you'd like to see more videos on Chevy Impalas, check that one out next. I made that one just for you. And if this video helps you out, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.